while in the livings we needed to learn knowledges. Without knowledges, the living is hard and difficult. So knowledge is essential to live on in this universe. So we have to learn from educations of schools. School teach to just novice, new, trying to know the knowledges. So in all of the territory has education organizations to help passive knowledge. Passive knowledge is built the old way, the old knowledges. It based on all the knowledges, case story, all the knowledges. This is sin world. This knowledge teach at school is fixed, and scientific fixing, historical story, and social, philosophical attitude to all of the livings, so that passive knowledge is national-wise, community. Passive knowledge based on territory or nations. So passive knowledge is all students educated in the school, same contents, patriotism, philosophy, ethics, kind of that. Passive knowledge is very strong, just to the school students is very hard, because students needed to good grades. So students must be, tested from just past knowledge. All of students as pass the grades, then they can just finishing of a school study, academy. Most of the national citizens are living on the passive knowledge of school education content. So this is the same patriotism of states, philosophically. So one team. So passive knowledge is bringing up one team, one patriots, one country, state citizens. But active knowledge is hard to all just members of come together one places. This is only passive knowledge. But active knowledge is single, by oneself, by imaginations and meditations, by actions coming up inside a creation of knowledge. Through this creation of knowledge, by process it, feeling is coming up, very silent feelings, and get it, writings, read it. Through reader, I read and then get to reach the brains. There's a creation of knowledge. Creation of knowledge is beginnings. There was not before. New. The creation of knowledge starts from the creating point of view times, but all knowledge is beginning to all the ended the knowledge. But I'm living now. But the one day was, that is bring to now. This is passive knowledge. Passive knowledge is this states, based on states of passive knowledge is strong power. Because this knowledge, most stations, recognitions, access, agree. So, to accept organizations, examinations, that is, all of our nations learns, academics, educated from school. So, this is, testing content is possible. So most people's trying to get a job very diligently, very overcoming hard times, trying to get good grades to pass the, barriers. But active knowledge is based on very moment. And then some creators, book writers, poem writers, they are special in inside. Some by accident coming up with words. That is a kind of a beginning of books. A poem books, novel books, from one page to last page. That is active knowledge. That is active knowledge is only one. It's not same others. But active knowledge is new and fresh and creative knowledge. After some years, that knowledge the others read it. So that knowledge is by spread readers. That knowledge can be passive knowledge. We are passive knowledge based on safe and steady going, steady past. But active knowledge is newer, swifter, passive knowledge is beginning. So there is any strong powers. As that regions, active knowledge treat as valuable, then a new creative or new knowledge keep growing to passive knowledge. Then the reason of passive knowledge means multiple persons knows it, the concepts, the knowledge. So the multiple community people's knowledge is getting wider. So that even the active knowledge, creative knowledge is very small, just like tree plantings. At first time, the tree planting in the ground, there is a powers. As growing that in a plant is grown up, and then this huge, powerful trees, then the region, the territory's power is growing. But I think just, active knowledge is, just not growing, beginnings, new, creative. This knowledge is by a persons. A creative knowledge is all by a person, not community. So actually, active knowledge is creative knowledge persons sacrifice for the passive knowledges. Painting, writing, just creating, creators living is, they creating a living is, no one knows it. At first moment, a creator only knows it, so that there is any powers. Just only one person knowledge is. But as growing to passive knowledge, then is the knowledge must be multitude knowledges. Then the knowledge must be gaining fames and expansive. Very important. In these all of territories, creatures, poem, paintings, but the poem, paintings, creators must be poor livings. Music creators and painters and just book writers, all the creators living is poor. The poor is but poor over creators, active knowledge creators, just excited with new creatings knowledge. So, passive knowledge connect to the seen world. Active knowledge connect to the unseen world. Active knowledge is creative knowledge from unseen world, so-called nothing. But seen world, I can see there is something. Truly, all over passive worlds from active worlds to passive worlds. The same as unseen world to seen world. The same as nothing to something. Unseen world, nothing, huge, limitless. How to get from nothing to something, unseen to things, huge number of the knowledges from unseen worlds. A seen world get from it. Who gets? That is active knowledge creators. Active knowledge creators, beginning, futures. Passive knowledge creators, ends of the past. Now livings, now helpful living is passive knowledge. But potentiality, future needs knowledge is active knowledge. So the beginner, painter, writers, whatever, creators, there is any power. But passive world, passive knowledge is huge power. Scientific technology. Scientific is relative to unseen world. Passive knowledge, technology relative to seen world. Passive knowledges, technologies help to seen world people's benefit. But active knowledges, unseen world, that is strong, new, fresh. But passive knowledge is old, grown up, ends. So passive knowledge to the ends, active knowledge the beginnings. Beginning place, we are just understand as R&D, research and design, R&D. But passive world, technology, knowledge, products. Strong countries, strong companies, unseen world, seen world, nothing something, active knowledge, passive knowledge. These circulations, that company, that industry, that regions, strong country, strong company, strong regions. If some place is focused for all the knowledge, then there is no futures. Without all the knowledges, just the creation of knowledge, then in this place is what? Past knowledge is, safe, do not, staggerings. So safe and now living is, unify, just a strong basis. As that, creation of knowledge, active knowledge, stage up, stage up, stage up. So all of regions to be powerful region then is passive knowledge, active knowledge combining and harmonically. This is very important. A people can go to active knowledge, cannot go to active knowledge, because this active knowledge living's real hard. Sometimes cannot eat because the fields still is not money. So most peoples run to the passive knowledges. Passive knowledge is not hungry. Active knowledge is hungry. Passive knowledge is not hungry. Active knowledge is hungry. Active knowledge is kind of adventures. Passive knowledge is safe, sure. We are living in this earth. We are living. Actually, passive knowledge, active knowledge require. Active knowledge, unseen world knowledge, nothing. This place is future beginning of knowledges. Without creation of knowledges, of active knowledge, it can't open the futures. Tasteful, much money, passive knowledge. So most people tasteful, passive knowledge is living then. The reasons can come in future. We must know that we do not know just remain at the past. We must go to the futures. If we do not sitting, if we do not active knowledge, then there is no future. Most people as run passive knowledge, lawyer, doctor, just powerful, just what is industries. Just we are predicted, estimated, just seen all the knowledge. That is very easy. But unseen world, active knowledge, it is not easy, hard. How to get active knowledge? To open the future, Easy? No easy. We needed to just, adventure. We needed to livings. Just often for me, just creation of knowledge. This is what I before said by myself. Active knowledge is not community. Active knowledge is coming from a personal. Each person's. How to? Very important. Painter, poet, novel writers, all is hard. They are poor. This poor is physical poor, mental poor, so can get carried. Just creation of knowledge. Just only the poor? Not. Inside is, a personal insight is, silence and clear of creation of knowledge. Silence clear of creation of knowledge is righteous souls. Righteous soul is from righteous living destination place. Keep signal to safe without the digress out of the just orbit to the righteous living destination place. To orbit that place needed the knowledge from supply from righteous living destiny place. That is active knowledge, creation of knowledge. These peoples are living place only. Creative knowledge is coming out. Just like turbidity waters, just but clean waters. This clean water is active knowledge. Active knowledge is purity, 100%. But passive knowledge purity is not 100%, but 50-50. Lie to reals, combining. But active knowledge, pure, holy truth. The truth, strong truth. So we talking now people is active knowledge is industrials. But we live in philosophically. A people's livings from active knowledge from righteous living destination place to save, to surviving, helping a livings 100%. That was, we know that Jesus Christ is love. This keyword at that time, 100% of helping of people's livings getting growings. And the Buddha, charity, this charity creation of knowledge. At that time, at that place, all of people's livings to help to growings, to help to survivings. We are just places to live clean, to live fresh, to live new, to live growing strong power. At the places, active knowledge, creation of knowledge, active knowledge supply, creation of knowledge supply is righteous soul livings. Righteous soul is inside it, silence and clear of creation of knowledge. Active knowledge, creation of knowledge is the strong influence to the peoples. Is share time with others and help others and doing real of others. So in the place, in the communities, living best place, excitement. All is feeling excitement. Excitement thing is creation of knowledge is excitement. Based on the behaviors. share time with others, help others, all of helping each other. In the place is active knowledge. To, this active knowledge to be living, philosophical living, Jesus Christ dies early in our ages. It is really hard. Presumably, in historically, war, people war after war. People war is passive knowledge basis. Passive knowledge are mixed with liars. Truth is 10%, liar is 90%. So that all of people's, just blacks, dark. In the dark places, all the livings must be cleaned. What method? By word. But active knowledge reasons, afterward, the righteous living destined places, to secure, and then all just break down wicked souls, the black era regions peoples. So righteous living destination places sent righteous souls. So at the place, active knowledge is coming up. New era is open. We must know that. Passive knowledge, active knowledge. Passive knowledge is seen world, old knowledge. Active knowledge is unseen world, creative knowledge. We must know, as in the unseen world, creative knowledge livings, knowledge is truth worth is 100%. But passive knowledge is, knowledge truth worth is 10% or 20%. So in this world, is 80% is kind of wrong, wicked souls. In the place out of the others. Passive knowledge reason is, all the knowledge reason is out of others. But creative knowledge, unseen world, active knowledge, keep linings, silencing clears. Help each other, doing real of others, can living, best living conditions, but passive world, all the knowledge, living it is really hard. Corporations, just by themselves livings. Which ways living is better? Corporations. By alone living it's really hard. We must know that. Passive knowledge and active knowledge. We must know that passive knowledge is ends of all the knowledges. Active knowledge, beginning of creative knowledges. Beginning is livings, ends is die. We must understand. We must watch out. We are now where places, ends or beginning. But beginning power is small, but ends power is big. We must know that. If our era, our reason, our time is ends of knowledge, then we are faced with real dangers. Because in these places must be changed to new and fresh of righteous source. Then is which attacking war. But active places, fresh, purity 100% of creation of knowledge. So they based on living of a creation of knowledge. Their living is follow of a creation of knowledge, of active knowledge. They can live with each others, share time with others, my time with others, help others, and doing well of others. In this place is beginnings. 100% of purities of creation of knowledge. All is truth. Truth based on truth living is, the result is truth result. So in this place, peace and strong, living good. Somehow this is very not simple. I'm trying to conclusions. Passive knowledge is, ends of passive knowledge is war. Active knowledge is beginning of peace. Thanks.